says a man in his early 20s carrying what appeared to be a shotgun and a fuel can entered a restricted area around Trump's Palm Beach, Florida home early this morning before he was shot and killed by authorities. I want to bring in...
Yeah, we got another Trump attempter.
They confronted a white male that was carrying a gas can and a shotgun. He was ordered to drop those two pieces of equipment that he had with him, at which time he put down the gas can, raised the shotgun to a shooting position. At that point in time, the deputy and the two Secret Service agents fired their weapons and neutralized the threat. He is deceased at the scene.
Authorities have said that this man was in his early 20s and from North Carolina. He was reported missing recently by a family member. Now, the sheriff did say that his deputies are always wearing body cameras, and so we could see some of that footage in the future there. But the FBI is the lead agency on this. They will be responsible for handling any questions.
Oh, the FBI's on it? Great. We're not getting no answers on this, okay? Oh, man, they got the best guys on the job, buddy. Okay,
He's
great. I trust them.
And
Famously trustworthy FBI, especially as of late.
we did hear from FBI Director Kash Patel a little while ago. He posted on social media.
Oh, you mean when he was partying with the hockey team? Because he's in Italy right now. He's not on it at all. We know he's not on it. That motherfucker is in Italy, so extra cooked.
He said, quote, the FBI is dedicating all necessary resources in the investigation of this morning's incident at President Trump's Mar-a-Lago, where an armed individual was shot and...
He posted this from the locker room. Forget seeing his girlfriend sing at a wrestling match. Now FBI Director Kash Patel took the FBI to the party in Italy with the Olympic team.
Let's go!
Dude, clown. Dude, can you imagine? Dude, this kind of stuff, this kind of optics related is literally catnip for Republicans. Like, can you imagine a world where like the Democratic administration's appointed FBI director, who is like very clearly not supposed to be there, but only was appointed because of their like loyalist position, and they're out partying. They're out partying when the FBI's approvals have diminished to historic levels because of their transparent incompetence. And there's a separate saga around how much this motherfucker is using the FBI and government resources to fly his ass around, fly his girlfriend around, and he just flies in the middle of the situation. He flew to Italy to watch the American hockey team. Get out of here, dude. I know there isn't much to say about like, oh, imagine a Democrat doing this, because like, let's be real, this is just the world we live in where Republicans do whatever the they want. But oh my God, dude, he took the PJ out to Italy.
Killed after unlawfully entering the perimeter. We will continue working closely with Secret Service as well as state and federal partners.
FBI flying to Italy.
And we'll provide updates as we are able. They are currently processing the scene and analyzing any evidence. They've also...
Say you're Trump. Do you take no pause at the fact that multiple random 20-year-olds have tried to kill you? What's going on? All these white 20-year-olds, they're all woke.
Thank you, Julia. Still a lot of questions at this point. I want to bring in CNN Chief Law Enforcement and Intelligence Analyst John Miller. You've been talking to your sources here. What does this investigation look like at this point?
Well, what they're trying to do, Omar, is to backtrack through the last 24 hours or more since this individual was reported missing. He's a 22-year-old man from the area of Cameron, North Carolina, and it appears he drove there to Mar-a-Lago. One of the things that was found in the vehicle, his Volkswagen SUV, was the box for the shotgun. So investigators believe that he left his North Carolina home, stopped along the way perhaps, and purchased that shotgun.
Yeah. Nothing to learn here about the ease of access for weapons, by the way. That's not a thing. Like, you can just casually stroll to a shop, purchase a goddamn weapon, and then try to assassinate the American president.
And the gasoline, and then drove to Mar-a-Lago. one of the questions.
Ryan Ruth was in his early 20s. I mean, we're not talking about Ryan Ruth. He's just one of the guys, right? Ryan Ruth is unique for many different reasons. He's a unique advocate.
Is how did he get into that perimeter? It appears that as an employee was leaving and opened the gate to walk out, he caught the gate and walked in. He made it about 20 to 30 yards before he was confronted in that perimeter by 2 Secret Service agents and a deputy Palm Beach County sheriff. As he was ordered to put down the shotgun and the gas can, he put down the gas can, raised the shotgun into a firing position, and all 3, both agents and the deputy, fired, killing him. The question goes directly to what was his intent of going into that perimeter? Did he know that President Trump wasn't there and was at the White House? Was his specific intent suicide by cop, which we've seen in a number of these incidences where people cause the police because of their own depression, mental health issues, whatever it is, to take their lives. Whether or not that shotgun is loaded will give us a better indicator of that when we find that information out from the FBI. But right now, I don't know the answer to that, but it's a good question.
Yeah, a lot of questions still in this early stages of the investigation. John Miller, appreciate the time as always.
Was this person?
All right, I'm fucking bored of this story already. Like, I know this is a big story or whatever, but it's increasingly becoming a dog bites man rather than a man bites dog situation, if you know what I mean. It's like, yeah, Donald Trump, I think, is just gonna constantly be in a state of panic around like a bunch of white guys with access to an arsenal of weapons. It's just how it is. I mean, it's just America, you know. What am I supposed to say? You know, do gun control. I don't know. Do gun control. It's kind of the new normal, you know. Am I wrong? All right, let's just hear what Fox News has to say about this very common thing that is apparently happening all the time, and there's no way to stop it.
Prior to the incident?
Not right now. Yeah.
At the front gate over there?
Yep. Okay. They're the north side.
North side.
Were they inside of the gate or no?
He was just inside the inner perimeter, yes.
We're learning new details about the man shot and killed at Mar-a-Lago overnight. Now we're going to turn to criminal defense attorney and Fox News contributor Donna Rotuno. Donna, a 21-year-old missing person doesn't necessarily sound like a mastermind assassin, but what is your read on this?
Well, remember, Peter, first, thank you for having me. Remember, Luigi Mangione was also a missing person for a period of time. His family called him in as missing. They didn't know where he was for approximately, I think, it was about 6 weeks before the shooting. So although it wouldn't seem like the normal profile.
I mean, clearly he wasn't a criminal mastermind because he went to Mar-a-Lago when I'm pretty sure Trump wasn't even at Mar-a-Lago. So yeah, these guys are not very good. It reminds me of the same predicament that took place in the fake Trump assassination attempt where he got fake shot in his ear, which I don't believe was real at all. And I have the commemorative Zintin to prove it. This moment with Thomas Crooks, the fake assassination attempt, you know, because they were like, hey guys, yeah, this guy is just like a real apolitical centrist, I think. And as a real apolitical centrist, he was Googling who will be, which presidential candidate will be in my neighborhood. Oh God, have you gone full Blue and On? Yes. I'm entertaining Blue and On for the fake assassination attempt.
Can't count anyone out, especially given circumstances. And sometimes people who are either having mentally ill,
Fake shot, dude took a bullet to the ear to so if you get fake attempted, should we do a Zintin too? Oh, dude, I'll farm it just as much as Trump farms it if I get fake assassination attempted.
Breakdowns or issues, move away, go away from their families. They are missing at some time, at some points. So, you know, I think we can't say that it's rare given the fact that we just saw an awful shooting in New York about a year ago. So we'll see what happens with this situation.
Mar-a-Lago is protected the way, not that differently from the White House, but there are two public roads right there. Does this person who has been missing, according to his family, for a couple of days in North Carolina,
I mean, even using a shotgun is not the best weapon if you want to kill as many people as possible. I mean, the AR-15 is clearly the weapon of choice if you're trying to shoot up a place or kill as many people as possible, cause a ruckus. I think this dude is just like insane, you know? Like, I don't think that there was we'll find out soon enough. Whatever the motives were, we'll get more information on the background. But rolling up to Mar-a-Lago with a gas canister and a shotgun kind of feels like he just wanted to do suicide by cop, go out in a blaze of glory.
Does this fit the bill of somebody who had to really case the place or who just drove until he saw an opening?
Yeah, I think that's a good question. I think obviously he waited for an opening because otherwise he wasn't getting in. I can't imagine that it was that random. I'm sure we'll learn from security cameras as time goes on where the car came from, where he came from. I have friends who live in Palm Beach that are sending me photos of a vehicle now on Ocean Drive that's being surrounded by officers kind of as we speak. So I don't know if that car is somehow connected to him. Did he get out of a car, get in another car? We will find out. But, you know, clearly the odds of him just driving by and entering at the same time a car.
He's from an area with high crack usage rate. I'm a local, very high possibility he's just a crackhead from North Carolina. Crackheads are quite industrious, it seems.
Car was coming in or out, I think seems fairly rare. I would think that he was waiting and that there definitely was some sort of a plan, which I'm sure we will hear about from either his cell phone engagement, his social media conversation, anything that he put out on X or Instagram. And so Facebook, you know, we'll learn something about who he is and what his intentions were, or somebody from his family will come out and tell us that there has been mental health issues or that he was some type of a resistance person that was fighting back in some way.
And so far, so much of the focus has been on this person because he is dead. They found his car. They found an empty shotgun box in his car. Yet, the authorities still want doorbell footage from folks that live near Mar-a-Lago. Does that tell you that there is a concern maybe he didn't act alone?
Yeah, I would definitely say that, especially given the fact that I am seeing photos of this car surrounded by 2 FBI agents on Ocean Drive. So my guess would be yes, that is the case. And the fact that if they are thinking that he was lying in wait or staking the place out in any way, then of course, doorbell camera footage or security camera footage. I mean, Peter, you've been there multiple times. You know what the homes look like around there. I mean, I can't imagine a Ring doorbell is going to give us a lot, but there's probably very technically advanced security cameras on most of the properties surrounding that area. So
yeah, we'll see. I mean, the most incompetent FBI of all time is on it. I'm sure they'll come out and be like, well, the bullet casings, he wrote he is Antifa on the bullet casings very clearly. Another case of trans Antifa violence. You know, and then everyone will be like, we don't trust you at all. This administration has never shown a fraction of the competence necessary for us to feel like you're doing your due diligence. And we'll move on to the next thing when Donald Trump decides to bomb Iran. You know, that's why I'm saying it's hard for me to sit here and be like, oh, I wonder, let's ponder on the motives of this suspect.
My guess is we will learn something from someone's cameras from one of those properties close to Mar-a-Lago. And again, like you said, that's a major, those are 2 streets. Mar-a-Lago's on 2 sort of main streets there. I'm sure they have cameras surrounding not only Mar-a-Lago, but the thoroughfares there as well.
And we have a new statement here from Pam Bondi, the Attorney General. She says she has been speaking with President Trump and coordinating with our federal partners throughout the morning regarding the intrusion and shooting at Mar-a-Lago.
Bro, even their heart's not in it. Like, even the Fox News commentary on it is like, probably maybe liberal resistance. Who knows? You know what I mean? Like, this has become such a common occurrence that they're just like, yeah, another day, I guess. Like, it's crazy. They can't even do this is clearly Antifa shit that they normally would.
Grateful that POTUS and our law enforcement agents are safe. Donna, what motivates someone to do this?
I mean, either
Dow's under 50,000, Peter. It's the Dow.
Pure derangement or unbelievable, mental illness that has been untreated. And, we won't know. That's the problem. Unless we have manifestos, unless we have commentary on social media, I'm sure they're going to see what his digital footprint has been, not only on his own accounts, but maybe what he was posting on others. Maybe people will come out like we saw in Tyler Robinson, where the accounts where everybody was talking, these gamers, they were chatting on that Discord, I think is the name of that platform. So I'm sure we're going to learn a lot more about him in the coming days. You know, this is a sad situation. Obviously, we never want to have a loss of life, but at the same time, we cannot have these properties under attack, whether the president is there or not.
Donna, thank you so much for joining us. And
of course,
we will be back with some more breaking news after this.
Look, maybe he was just bored. I could see that.